Wow.
Woo!
You doing a dirt dance?
Yes. Dirt and water dance.
Alright, so instead of tractor, to move a bucket full of dirt, I'm just gonna get the shovel and a wheelbarrow and move 4 wheelbarrows of dirt or something dumb. So
Use them muscles.
like, why unpack it, pull it out?
Big ol' hassle.
I'm gonna need gas here in a little bit, so it's just like,
Yeah.
it's the only thing I need it for today. Like, I'm not getting it out. If
No.
it was just out and I just hopped on and drove over here, yeah, but
And we're really working on getting our calluses nice and hardened up for the summer because we got lots of work to do. Spider check.
obviously. We got the shovel. Okay, so maybe more than 4, but whatever. Wow.
Woo!
You doing a dirt dance?
Yes. Dirt and water dance. You guys want to see it? It's not done yet. Put a little break in that. Woo! Starting to get buried in.
It's a smaller hole.
Yes. It's taking a little bit more than 4 buckets, but that's okay. It's looking good though. I'll show you what we got going
It's not a
on.
hole anymore.
It's definitely not a hole anymore. It's more of a dip.
A depression.
There's a depression in the ground now. Looks pretty good. We'll be finishing this up now.
We were just talking, it's kind of cool. We're taking a little break here before we finish moving the rest of the dirt. It was just kind of cool. We were just thinking like how we just took dowsing rods, kind of guess, due to 2 copper rods, and then just drive a piece of pipe in the ground and we got water. It's just like wild if you just think about it. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
And people say there's not magic in the world.
Well, you could say that was science, but I don't know.
Now we have a shallow well. And it actually puts water coming out. It's magic. I'd say I'd call that pretty dang good. So we got that all leveled out as good as we're going to at the moment.
Dirt will settle.
So now that we've gotten this hole mostly filled in, pretty darn close, we'll see what happens as it settles. Now we're going to go ahead and begin with disassembling the temporary pump and installing the permanent pump. Anything, Dad?
Well, that's the next step. You get done over here. Swap pumps out.
And then we'll be going over to my parents' house to pick up the dog house so that we can cover everything and keep it safe
From nature,
from nature,
the elements.
the elements, the boogeyman in the dark. That's really good. So, on to the next thing.
Well, I don't know. I think actually a base platform
Probably be a good idea.
would probably be the next step so that I could build my base, set this up on top of it, and plumb it in so I'm not working in the dirt.
Yeah.
So I think
So-
next step's probably go dig around the scrap pile, see if I can find some like 2x6s to build a little mini subfloor base. And then like a half a sheet of something I can nail down, and then I'll just build it to the dimensions of their dog house, pull this out and make sure that it'll fit inside it, and then yeah, that's kind of the game plan. Just kind of winging it. I think I got enough scrap wood there. Between the scrap wood I got, his dog house, I think we can come up with something.
As we like to do up here, we come up with a plan and then we fly by the seat of our pants.
Yeah. Strapping like that.
Huh? You ever put a
Strapping it
strap
like
on
that.
that? Oh, there's some big spiders here
Just
too.
set this on top, strap it all down at once.
Yeah, there's a couple more spiders I got for you. This end to the top right here.
This top.
It needs to be lifted on this side here.
I can't get to it.
Yay! So we're picking up the little doghouse that my grandpa built a long time ago. We're going to be utilizing this to put over top of our pump at the camper area. Got Jason up there hard at work fixing it up, making it to where it ain't going to fly out the back on our way back to the property.
You hook up that side.
Oh, yeah. I got to go to work now.
Ain't going nowhere.
We're doing an unboxing.
Yeah.
Does the bladder stay on top of the ground? Oh, that sits on top of the ground.
That'll fit in there, no problem.
Look so much bigger on the bottom.
I know, right?
Is that a 5 gallon? A 10 gallon?
13.
13?
Yeah. Alright. So I got 50 1/4 is my length. Trying to use some scrap wood we got. Purple pen, you know, go-to carpenter tool. Because I can't find my carpenter's pencil. Alright, let's build a platform for it. Build a basic box out of some scrap we got. Leftover stuff from when we built the deck. Leftover screws, leftover wood from when we tore down our deck downstate. Last year built a new one on the house down there, and then we brought the scraps up here and built that deck. And I still had some left over, so let's reuse some more. Eyeball center.
That would mean it would be a cyclops.
Yeah. Alright, let's find a piece of plywood for the top for a little bit of decking. Let's go cut our floor out of the scrap pile.
Yay. This is gonna be fun. We get to
More-
repurpose.
More free 99.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's a nice special.
Makes projects cheap.
Yep,
And then a free doghouse.
yep.
So it's like we're trying to save as much money on this well project as we can. My free floor.
Let's go install this puppy.
I say work smarter, not harder. Instead of hauling the full sheet over there, just cut it there and carry the piece you need back. Yeah, it works. Perfect. I might trim this edge, but whatever.
Yeah, trim anything.
Floor is installed.
We're building a tiny home.
Yeah, miniature tiny home. Showcasing the skills before we get going, you know, on the real project.
Doing a quick dry fit to make sure we have everything we need.
Okay, so the other end of this hooks up to the RV. Obviously it's positioned going that direction. RV's behind me. So this is your outlet. So all that, just tape it all up, tighten it up, that should work. This will probably be positioned long ways in there. I don't know. This box will probably be kicked this way. So I'm thinking about drilling a hole in the floor, disconnecting this. And then I'm thinking coupler, this piece, elbow, check valve, the nipple coming out of here, this nipple here coming, there'll just be a little stubby hose so that we can see flow. And I bought a quick disconnect and I was going to hard pipe it in, but if I use the flex I don't need it, and I still have a quick disconnect point at my hose clamps. And then I have spare hose, and I can return that part and get another $15 back, because those quick disconnects are not cheap.
I don't know.